Hi Josh, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, welcome back.
Thank you.
No problem. So, tell me about your week.
It was really good. I had a great week. Family came home. It was really nice seeing people. I had a great time.
So it was better from what we talked about last time?
Much better.
Okay. So what are we here for today?
Now that we made just big strides into this, I was just curious if we could just figure out a way how to keep it consistent, just to be, I guess, happy.
Okay, so you're trying to be more consistent with family or friends or just...
Just being happy in general.
Okay. But before we really talk about being happy, we have to really define what that means to you. Because,
Okay.
I mean, happy means different things for different people.
Of course.
So what makes you happy?
I don't know. A lot of things. I really enjoy lifting, spending time with my girlfriend, warm weather, for sure.
Well, that's good because it's going to start to get warmer.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of different things like that, I suppose.
And what are your happiest moments when it comes to lifting your girlfriend in warmer weather?
I guess just like getting a really good lift at the gym is always great. I love when me and the girlfriend travel or go on some kind of adventure, something new and exciting. And warm weather, just being outside, just soaking up rays. The beach is amazing. I love going to the beach. Driving my car.
Do you have a beach around you?
Not exactly.
No?
It's about a 3-hour hike to
Okay.
the closest beach.
Okay. Well, what are some ways that you think you could implement being happier with yourself?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a fairly introverted person.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times...
Didn't we talk about that the last time?
We did.
And how have you been with that?
Good. It was kind of forced this week, so it made it a little easier. With family coming home and everything, you naturally just go out because of family and stuff like that. It just makes it simpler.
And how did you go out? What did you do?
A couple different things. Like last night, I went out to the bar and showed, like, I'm not uncomfortable around people. It's just something I don't do naturally by myself.
Okay.
So we went to the bar. It was a lot of fun. Night before, had some family night with dinner and everything. It was fun seeing some extended family. Not sure exactly.
Okay. So to recap on being happy, you said about lifting.
Mm-hmm.
You do that if you get a good lift. You're pretty good to go for the day.
Yeah, it definitely puts me in a better mood, I think. I don't know. It's like the mix of...
What do you mean by you think?
I mean, obviously, naturally, you hit endorphins and stuff that help you feel a little better. But at the same time, I mean, I feel like when you don't lift, you just... Or for me personally, I always feel like I'm being lazy or something. Like, it feels like the day wasted kind of thing. And then I'm always a lot more conscious what I eat and all that stuff when I don't lift. When I lift, it's kind of... I just feel better about that day. Like, that day feels more like a win. Yeah, I think that would be what you're asking there.
Okay. And also, with your girlfriend, you enjoy hanging out with her and being with her. Then the last one. What was the last one? Video games.
Yeah, video games as well, but also
We talked about that last time.
Yes. Being in just warm weather.
Warm weather, that's what it was. Okay, well, what are some ways where you can get into the warm weather more, or you could actually probably do all three of those if you really wanted to together. You could go out running with your girlfriend in warm weather.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a tricky situation. I mean, she's gone all the week, so it's just the weekends. And again, that's what we were kind of getting at before. Like, one of the issues is because I'm introverted, like if it comes to a choice where it's just my choice, it's hard for me to get out of the house sometimes. If it's just because I'm feeling lazy that day, or I am sitting playing video games and I lose track of time and
What's some? Well, so let's take that then, because since you're in the house by yourself, that's actually going to be a question of mine: is if you stay in more if you're just by yourself.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
When I'm by myself, I rarely leave the house. It's not that I just really don't have anywhere where I really want to go. I mean, I don't really want to go to a bar or anything by myself. Going to a restaurant by yourself feels kind of cliche. Movie, same thing. It's just.
What about going outside, like out to a park or something like that?
I've thought about it, but I mean, at the same time, it just feels like, what would I be doing? I mean, I guess I could go for a jog or something, but like outside of that, I mean, if there's not really someone with you, what's the point?
I know if you're taking a jog outside, though, it does bring more endorphins into you, though, and it does make you happier.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you're by yourself, there could be enjoyment out of that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's something I could try. I'm pretty game for anything at this point.
Okay. Another thing, instead of saying like about the restaurant, going to a restaurant by yourself, or to a bar, you don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What about going to places where it's more open, like a Starbucks or a Panera Bread, where it's more of an open vibe, where there's people there?
I used to do that in the past when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
I would study at Panera pretty commonly, but I don't know, I just feel like I would just be sitting there doing nothing, where when I'm at home, even though there's no one around, like, I can at least be productive in something. So I guess I see your point. I could definitely give something a try and change it up.
Okay. So how about this?
Okay.
If you do a half hour outside of your house, or a half hour to an hour outside of your house, and you can do whatever you want to do, and you can go for a jog, go for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any pets or anything, bring them with you.
I don't know if my cat would appreciate that.
Probably not. That's okay though. Go to the library and read, maybe. Do you enjoy reading?
I do. I'm a heavy reader.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find a book that you really like. Instead of just taking it home, you could sit at the library and read that.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it home and being by yourself. You'd still get the interactions of other people, but you're all in a place together instead of going to somewhere where you're isolated.
I like that. That'd be nice to actually have people around, even if it's just people in the background.
There's something interesting about that. Because even though you're not talking to them, you still have an interaction. It's not really of a communication, but you still feel like you're part of something because everyone else is also doing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you could maybe even meet people just connecting with something you're reading.
So if you're going down an aisle or something like that, you can figure out or see if they're looking at something you've read before and talk to them.
Yeah.
So but going out of your house for half an hour to an hour sounds better, a little bit better to make you happier.
Yeah, I mean, definitely something to try, for sure.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.